I am 86 kilos now.
All right, so I've finally made it to my goal of being between 86 and 86.5 kilos. That's around roughly 189 to 190, 91, just a little bit under 191 in terms of body weight for pounds. Some of the recent lifts I've hit that kind of tell where my strength is at right now is I hit 640 for a double on squat. It was definitely like an RPE 9.5 or 9ish. Pretty hard, but doesn't look like I've lost much strength on my squat. On my bench press, it's been a little bit harder to tell because we haven't had the program lined up just yet until recently. But now my strength is starting to explode again on bench press. I'm able to hit around, I'm gonna guess around 402, 407 for like a pretty clean pause, but I've got about roughly like 20 weeks till my next competition, so it's 5 blocks, and we've just now had the momentum start to pick up. So I fully anticipate by then I should be able to bench around 418 ish for a clean competition standard, if not maybe a little bit more. But hasn't really been affected so much by the cut as the programming. And then I guess the same could be said for deadlift because last training block I was in the process of, I had to move a bunch of stuff out of my apartment, put it into storage, do all that kind of stuff because I'm traveling for the next several months, all the way up to possibly a year. And I just hosted a powerlifting competition, so I had just a lot of back fatigue in the previous block, so I wasn't able to express my deadlift fully. But generally speaking, as I've lost weight, my deadlift leverages have improved. And now that I've added some quad volume back into my training, mainly through the pendulum squat, my legs are feeling like they're more underneath me in terms of the deadlift. So after this block, I'll start pushing it again and see what I can do. But I am looking on track to hit, at the very least, like 785 ish. So matching my current best PR total if in competition, if things go very, very poorly. And if things go really, really well, could be all the way up to 810 to 820 kilos. It's a pretty wide range because we still don't have the information yet about how I'm going to be performing in like a couple of blocks. Like 5 blocks out is a lot. A lot of things can change, and I'm also under a new coach. But as far as what I've noticed from going down in the cut, my energy levels are quite a bit better. Sleep is generally pretty good. Um, my leverages are good all around for all of my lifts. And I just feel less sluggish, and like I have to do less cardio in order to recover better, which is something when I was heavier, I was trying to do a lot more cardio to make my blood flow better so I could have faster recovery. But I notice I don't really have to do that now that I'm lighter because just overall I'm in a better state of, or lack of inflammation in my body. I did hire a nutritionist, and having more frequent meals and just for the most part, whole foods, like less processed foods, not really any cooking oils, has really helped me drop down very quick. And ever since I got under 20% body fat, which for me I believe was around like 194, 193 pounds, the body weight's been just shaving off really, really quick, which is something I noticed in the past. When I was leaner, I could burn calories faster. I'm not really sure what that is, other than maybe like testosterone's gone up, or a hormone profile has gotten better, or there's better nutrient partitioning, something like that. But I have noticed it's easier to keep off body weight because I had like 3 days straight of cheat meals, and I actually lost weight during that time, or maintained on some of the days. So despite upping the calories, so I think the rate at which I'm losing fat, or my body's rather wanting to maintain leanness, is outpacing and giving me a little bit of a kickstart for the calories that I intake. But altogether, didn't really make too many videos about this road to 83 as I thought, because I thought it'd be a much longer journey, but it actually ended up being relatively quick. It took me only about, right now it's July, like 3.5 or 4 months, and I dropped, almost 17 pounds in that time frame. And I'm feeling pretty good. I think this is a sustainable body weight for me. Now that I've begun maintaining rather than dropping weight, my energy level has stabilized, which I'm very happy about, because the cut doesn't last forever, is what I've learned. And now I'm excited to get some more momentum on training after I use this block to just kind of reestablish some momentum, taking conservative triples, just 606 for 3 on squat, 606 for 3 on deadlift, hoping to move it around an RPE 7 or lower. And on bench press, just running some 2 count singles and triples. So nothing too crazy, but after this, everything should be in place for me to make a real push.